My name is Briscoe and I'm the first team manager here at Stapenhill FC. So to be part of Stapenhill setup now as manager, it's immensely proud for me to do that, helping out on the pitch as well, playing and coaching these players as well. It's almost come full circle really, because my granddad scored the first ever goal for Stapenhill in 1947. So it's sort of, my family's connected to the club. I think they won 7-1 and he scored a hat-trick. So whenever I've scored the last goal at Stapenhill, Briscoe scored the first and the last ever goal at Stapenhill, if that makes sense. Clubs I've played for in my football sort of journey: Port Vale, Mansfield, Torquay and Wrexham, and then dropped into semi-pro again. Teams like Tamworth, Stafford Rangers, Micklehove, Sutton Coldfield. Even had a little stint here at Stapenhill to help out a friend who was manager at the time. And then played back with Gresley for a couple of years and got promoted with them, which is local to here. Then I had a couple of years out of football, just playing Sundays with a growing family. And then I got asked and approached to start managing Stapenhill, and that's where we're at now. So that was nearly 18 months ago now.
My name is Jim Connell and I'm chairman of Stapenhill Football Club. The ambition for the club is to grow the club into a community football club, a community hub, somewhere everybody feels safe and included to come to. We offer free training for children at the local schools. We have free training at weekends for anybody that wants to come to try and have a safe place, keep children off the streets.
With the academy, it's I've had probably started it in January properly. So I do holiday camps, which are always fun, a bit crazy, but always fun. That's what I initially started as, and then I had people approach me, would you be able to do one-to-one coaching? So now there's me and 3 other coaches that put on sessions all week. So we've probably had 200 to 300 kids come through the doors from January when I started to where we are now. When I started doing the coaching, it was amazing what was already in my head that I didn't have to think about, the knowledge that's sort of in there that is just lying dormant. When I'm telling these kids, I'll do this or do that, it clicks with them straight away, but it's just something that's just sitting in my head that I can give back. Like I say, it is going to be a career for me, hopefully, but at the same time it is amazing when you are coaching these kids and they're doing what you're asking them to, and the parents are coming back to me, especially the younger ones, and they're coming back saying, oh, that such and such has done this last weekend, the exact drill that we did the other day, he's took it into a game and done it, so that's good reward for me.
It's very difficult running a football club at this level. Finance is extremely tight. We rely on volunteers, whether that's working behind the bar, in the kiosk on match days, cutting the grass, training, all of the above. It's very difficult, and we rely on the community heavily, and hopefully we are now starting to give back to the community. We now have a pool team that play from here, 3 darts teams. We are growing, we have events. We're going to have some bands coming in and giving free events to people, and just offering something back to the community. Stapenhill Football Club is embedded into the community, and it's about time this football club took off, grew. So the aim is to grow it as much as we can. As
the first team manager, and just the first team manager, which I don't feel like that is my only ambition or goal, but if you're talking strictly football, I want to take the team as high as possible and in years to come be a professional setup. That's very ambitious, to get to that stage where we're 3 or 4 levels above and it's a full-time football club, so people will be training here every day earning a full-time wage. That's my ambition and my goal, but that could be 10, 15, 20 years down the line. But that's how I see it, that's where I want it to go, because the potential's there. I mean, if we're pushed in the right direction, we will get there, but it's a long process. Short-term goal, we want to be as competitive as we can be. We want the club to grow steadily. I don't want to force anybody's hand to say, I need this, this and this to achieve where I want to go. I'm patient, I understand the situation we're in, so I'm not in a rush, but I do want us to be competitive. But my ultimate ambition is to be a professional club in the time.
I'm extremely proud to be chairman of Stapenhill Football Club. The people are fantastic, there's big ambition. I will put my all in. I will try and find finance because as a community football club it's very difficult, and we rely on the fantastic sponsors and the people that help us run this football club.
Immensely proud to be part of the club in general, but to be the first team manager, I don't see it as a pressure. I see it as sort of, I enjoy it. I enjoy seeing the lads having that changing room atmosphere. Not everybody will understand that's not been in sport or in football scenarios before, because I had a couple of years out where I wasn't, and you always associate yourself with football, but without that it's amazing. That's a lot of it, being part of just a group of 15-20 people just enjoying themselves. So a lot of these players here don't get paid, so they are doing it out of their time. So, and there is players that could go on and earn money somewhere else, but they're choosing to be here with us, and we've sort of building a good camaraderie between the squad, and I think that's that keeps us together. And in the tough times, it's where we find out that we can rely on ourselves.